Are you an artist looking to join the paint and sip industry, but you honestly have no idea how much money you can make per an event? Well, in this video, I share with you two different price comparisons so you can figure out how much money you can make per an event. And if that's something you're interested in, stick around. Hi everybody, this is JJ Long from JJArtworks, and welcome to our official YouTube channel where we help artists create profitable paint party businesses. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. So in this video, I'm going to tackle the question, how much money can you actually make teaching a paint party? Because I know a lot of you beginner artists are doing your due diligence to try to figure out exactly, how much money can I realistically make doing a paint party? And you want to kind of figure that out before you dive right in. And I completely 100% agree. So we're just going to jump right in. I have two different price comparisons for you guys today. And everything really hinges on how much money you charge per person. So it depends on the style and the nature of the event that you do. And it also hinges on how big the group size will be. But just to give you a quick answer, realistically, you could probably make between $300 to $1,000+ per an event. And I'll break that down for you right here. I go into more depth with price breakdowns and everything in our official course, which I'll leave in the description below, but I'll quickly answer your question here as well. So I have some notes written down, so if I glance down, bear with me. But basically, the traditional cost or the industry standard for how much a ticket is for a paint party nowadays is $35 per person. So obviously, if you nudge that price up or down, depending on what you want to do for your business, that's completely up to you. But we'll go with industry standards today. So the industry standard for a ticket price is $35 per person. And then the industry standard for how many people come to an event, like the bare minimum, is 10 people per an event. So gross sales for a 10-person event at $35 per person is $350 per the event, but your actual profit is minus your supply cost. So $5 per person is basically the industry standard for supply cost. So, and that includes the cost of the canvas, the cost of the paints, the cost of the plates, the napkins, the water cups, the tablecloths, all that. So industry standard is about $5 per person. So if we take that $350 minus $50 for the supply cost, then that equals a total net profit of $300 for the event. That's a 10-person event. So this really depends on how many people you're willing to teach for. Obviously, if you'd rather teach for smaller group sizes, like 5 people, then your profit's going to be less. If you want to teach for more, 15 people or something, then your profit will be more. But that's basically for one event at the industry standard, which is 10 people per the event. That's $300 in profit. Now, I'm going to share with you some realistic numbers here if you wanted to make $1,000 in profit, okay? So in order to hit that target number, you would have to teach an event with 34 people at the event at $35 per person. So if we do 34 people times $35 per person, the gross sales for that event will be $1,190 for the event. And your supply cost will be $5 times 34 people. So your supply cost will be $170 for the event, which will give you a total profit of $1,020. So if you subtract $170 from the $1,190, you will get $1,020 for the event. And that's just one event. And I'm here to promise you and tell you that those events are super possible. I've been teaching for over 11 years now. And, I really truly believe that if you commit to just a 10-person minimum, that's a really good strategy. In the beginning, you might want to teach for maybe 5 people, 7 people. I totally get it if you're trying to build up momentum and you just want to get some experience under your belt. But I would honestly stick with the basics and what the industry standard is. So try to start off with 10 people. And then, as you get better at the booking process and the sales process, You will start seeing events where you're getting around 34, 35 people, maybe 40, 50 people. Obviously, you need to have your startup supplies already bought. So that's like your tabletop easels and your teaching easels, the floor standing easels, and that's paintbrushes and that's aprons and things like that. But it is very, very possible to hit those numbers. And it all depends also on how much you want to charge for your company. So the industry standard is 35, but at JJArtworks, we charge $40 a person if we're just starting out. And if you do wood signs, maybe you'll want to charge $45 per person. And it's really up to you how you want to price things and what type of offerings you want to do. But it's the opportunity is out there, I promise you, and it's very realistic to make between $300 to $1,000 or more per an event. So thank you so much for tuning in. I actually have some very exciting news to share with you all. And I'm so excited about this. We just came out with our first course called Paint Party Jumpstart. And basically, I'll quickly show a thumbnail up here of the video course. But basically, it is a blueprint to build your whole entire foundation on which to build your paint and sip company. So we go into things like the importance of a website, how to brand yourself across social media platforms, how to do cold outreach and reach out to organizations and venues. We talk about, should you become an LLC? Do you need liability insurance? All of those things. So definitely check out the link below to the course. We're super, super proud of it. Also, if you want a free ebook telling you the importance of why you should start building a paint party business right now, I have that as well. Check out the link below. And also, we just created our first, I'm so excited about this too, our Paint Party Mastery program, which you can join for free on our school platform. I'll have a link below to that as well. I'm just super excited about building a community all around the paint and sip industry. And I just want to create a group of artists and entrepreneurs that help each other out. So I'm really excited about that. And then lastly, I actually just created my second ebook called Paint Party Essentials, which you can check out over here. Click the link below. But that's basically teaches you about the journey that you go through to book your first paint and sip party. So if that's important to you, definitely check that out below. And just thank you so much for tuning in. Truly appreciate the love, support, and I'll talk to you all in another video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.